I love this. It used to be I could pull in here every day and boom, I had a parking spot. And now it's back to, the days before COVID, when you're not going to find one in the west lot. So here I am parked in the middle again in front of admin next to where my plant manager would be parked. And he's going to get a full view of my BMW again today. Uh, but like I keep telling him, guys, are they even enforcing our parking restrictions anymore? Or, but at the same time, it's also the fact that you've got the midnight shifts coming in for different things all at once, and then they don't leave till one shift doesn't leave till just as we're going in, and then the other one doesn't leave till shortly after that. And it's like, what can you do? It's life. If that's all I got to worry about, well, damn, things are going well. All right. So keep in mind, Saturday we're allegedly getting something. Well, at least according to the Doctor Who guys, we are. Um, see, interesting stuff. Well, this week they announced finally, because Janet Fielding let it slip weeks ago, that Janet Fielding will be attending Chicago TARDIS this year, as will Rachel Talalay. Will be at Chicago TARDIS this year. And to me, that is a dead bang major score. Not like any of the other guests are not important. It's just, damn. Rachel Talalay, famous for being a director of movies, multiple series besides Doctor Who. Um, Heck, she was directing The Flash there for a while, and I think she also did some episodes of Arrow. So she's been, did shows throughout the Arrowverse. So, wow, what can you say? And if Pete Davidson doesn't cancel, there's an interesting photo op right there. Peter Davison, Janet Fielding, and all that. Okay. From what I'm hearing, also, the opening for the new episodes has been, previewed, it's run through and all that, which is, should have been done by now. It's not like it's a big stretch. And they're saying the opening for the 60th in the new series is, damn, it's supposed to be pretty thrilling. I know. I've got to get caught up on Ahsoka. I've heard. Don't worry, you didn't spoil me any. I already see. We all knew he was coming. He'd been announced a while back. It's just to me, when they brought Thrawn back for Rebels and all that, I was like, A, it's the wrong era. He wasn't a Grand Admiral by then. Um, it started making me feel like he was a Scooby Doo villain after a while. I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't these meddling rebels. And so Sorry, I thought I saw a semi about to pull into the wrong entrance again. That's always fun trying to watch them get back out. When they realize they pulled into a parking lot and not into the area that goes to the loading docks. But he recovered. Like I said, I'm really excited. We finally get a Saturday off. That's because we worked the last two, and we're going to work the next two after this week. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with, this whole strike business, because Canada, Fallout Friday, I'm going to attempt it. I just haven't figured out what time yet. Probably be afternoons my time, somewhere around 5, 6 o'clock Eastern. I'm going to give it a shot, and if we can get it working properly, we'll make it a thing. But like I said, right now I ain't got a whole lot to show off, because I started a whole new character, and in order for me to get the up-to-date saves for the other character, I have to boot up the old system and hook it up to a monitor and all that, and then get the save files from there. Then I got to find out, because unfortunately, I found out that a lot, like one of the major settlement mods that I built an entire freaking settlement for is no longer in existence, and that was the Eden Twin Cinemas mod. And I can't figure out for the life of me why he deleted it, because I never had a single problem with it. I know, I still can't believe the breakdancing robot, and then because I don't know what version of Fallout they're running, but this version I'm using for Steam has more snags in it than any other version of Fallout I've had. So I don't know if they've updated it or what's going on, because there's all kinds of weird stuff. I actually had a guy do the Christ figure thing on me, and what they mean by the Christ figure thing is sometimes the NPCs will go totally rigid and they're floating through the air with their arms up like they're being crucified. And then they stay that way for a while, unless, finally it might flicker back. Sometimes it's your own, companion that does that. And I had a couple of NPCs do that in the last few weeks since I went to Steam for Fallout. And I'm like, that never happened on my other version of Fallout. Now the breakdancing robot and stuff like that, yeah, I have had happen before. Well, yeah, every time I've played Nuka World, I have never once went the Raider route. It's a waste of time. Not much going on, Frazier. I just wanted to announce I was pretty happy because Janet Fielding formally announced that, yes, she is going to Chicago TARDIS, even though she let that cat out of the bag a few weeks ago on Twitter, when it was Twitter. And they just announced Rachel Tullalay is going to Chicago TARDIS. So I am definitely excited, but the problem is I don't know what's going on right now in the near future because of the strike nonsense. So it's like, we're kind of on shaky ground because we don't know what these idiots are going to do. Am I going to be on a picket line before Chicago TARDIS? Don't know. And I brought up the fact that Canada threatened to shut down all their units, and boom, they've got a contract going to vote. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't know why they think the specials would air in the morning. That doesn't make any damn sense at all. It's like, come on, you don't put Doctor Who on in the morning. Sorry, just watching some traffic going in and out. But that's the major tidbits I have. I did bring up that, they seem to be rather excited over there about the new opener for the show. Yeah, I have never once finished Nuka World as a raider because I one thing I am ticked off about, because it's messed up my game irrevocably, is I tried the Minutemen Take Over Nuka World mod and it screwed a lot of things up. And even when I took the mod out and went back to a save before it, it still screwed a lot of things up, and there's no way to fix it. Just to give you a prime example, if I go back to the Museum of Freedom now, everything looks fine. You go in the museum, and then next thing you know, there's, even though I'm well past all that, there's Garvey, Marcy, what's her name, Mama Murphy, and all them fighting against the raiders. Now they're in the lobby. And then if you go outside the doors, all the raiders are back that you killed at the beginning of that first mission. And like I said, it completely screwed my game up. So I took the mod out. I tried a mod fix on it, and it didn't work. So yeah, the Minutemen Take Over Nuka World mod completely screwed my game up. Everyone's like, I always love that when you're reading the comment box. Wow, this is a great mod. Oh, that was such cool. And yet when you try to do it, it screwed up my game. But yeah, so I'm really excited for Chicago TARDIS this year, especially Janet Fielding, Rachel Tully, and all the others. I'm hoping Peter Davison doesn't cancel, because he's always busy. But because I was supposed to meet him a few years ago, and that's when they brought in Eve Miles, and like I said, still love the fact I got to meet and talk to Eve for a few minutes. Because she is a hoot. I know. I'm really, like I said, I look forward to going every year, but like I said, I'm glad, they've got an even more awesome lineup this year. Yeah, Eve Miles, like I said, is a trip. She's completely uninhibited, unabashed. I don't know if she'd had a little something, with the breakfast that morning or what, but she was just hilarious. Well, folks, I have got to run inside, so please, everybody, be kind, be calm, be safe, take care of yourselves out there. Hopefully we'll see you all. Well, we always go in, we show up Friday morning, we stay the night, overnight Friday, and then Saturday we do all the morning stuff, then we head back. All right, take care, everyone. See y'all on the flip side. We'll catch y'all tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your week. We'll see you then.